Did you know that they play Australian football in Southeast Asia? In this video, we delve into the most popular sport in Australia and give you some information about this great game in Southeast Asia. If this is your first time on the channel or you have returned and like the content, then can I ask you to please like, share and subscribe. It really does help me and the channel. Oh yeah, and don't forget to press the bell icon so you never miss out on upcoming videos. And if you are looking at ways to potentially meet a gorgeous woman from Southeast Asia, or you are interested in some cool links, then check them out in the links below in the description box. Make sure you keep watching until the end to find out where you can watch the local players in action. Australian rules football, officially known as Australian rules or simply called Aussie rules, football or footy, is a contact sport played between two teams of 18 players on an oval field. Points are scored by kicking the oval ball between the middle goal posts, worth 6 points, or between a goal and the behind post, which is worth 1 point. During general play, players may position themselves anywhere on the field and use any part of their bodies to move the ball. The primary methods are kicking, handballing and running with the ball. There are rules on how the ball can be handled. For example, players running with the ball must intermittently bounce or touch it on the ground. Throwing the ball is not allowed and players must not get caught holding the ball. A distinctive feature of the game is the mark, where you catch the ball, where players anywhere on the field who catch the ball from a kick with specific conditions are awarded possession of the ball. Possession of the ball is in dispute at all times, except when a free kick or a mark is paid. Players can tackle using their hands or use their whole body to obstruct opponents. Dangerous physical contact, such as pushing an opponent in the back, interference when marking and deliberately slowing the play are discouraged with free kicks, distance penalties or suspension for a certain number of matches, depending on the severity of the infringement. The game features frequent physical contests, spectacular marking, fast movement of both players and the ball, and high scoring. Now, if you are new to this game, you're probably very confused at this moment. My best advice if you are new to the game is to try and meet an Aussie man and watch a game with him. He will explain the game as it's happening and you'll probably have a new friend. Once you understand the basic rules, it is easy to understand. It's a fast-paced game which requires many skills. It is the most popular game in Australia and is a social fabric of the Australian culture. It's primarily played in Australia, but there are competitions in Southeast Asia. Many Australians are expats in Southeast Asian countries and they have introduced Aussie rules to these countries. Australian rules football has been played as an organised sport in Asia since the late 1980s, with teams based in Australian expat communities and around universities such as in Tokyo, Japan. Before this time, only informal matches had been played in some countries, the majority involving Australian servicemen, such as a 1941 game held at Port Dickson, British Malaya. The first international games in Asia started in the early 1990s. The Hong Kong Dragons played their first match the day after the 1990 AFL Grand Final. Since the 1990s, footy in the region has boomed, with AFL clubs developing in most Asian countries. Played mainly by expat Australians, however in some countries such as Japan, China and Indonesia, there is a large portion of locals in the playing base. There existed an informal association for various Asian AFL clubs for some time, but on the 27th of July 2013, a meeting of Asia's presidents was held in Bangkok to discuss the future of footy in Asia. In all, 13 countries, clubs attended, and submissions were received from a further 4 clubs. This was the first time representatives of Asian Australian rules football had ever met with the sole purpose of preparing a roadmap for Asian footy. This meeting led to the formation of AFL Asia, the official association for Australian football in Asia. The Southeast Asia Australian Football League was first played on 26th of January 2013 in Phnom Penh between the Cambodian Eagles and the Vietnam Swans. Member clubs included the Malaysian Warriors, Cambodian Eagles, Lao Elephants, Vietnam Swans, Singapore Wombats, Jakarta Bintangs, China Reds and Thailand Tigers. Malaysia went on to win the first year. Probably the most high-profile footy club in Southeast Asia is the Thailand Tigers. Established in 1996 and based in Bangkok, the Thailand Tigers play competitive intra-club matches throughout the year. Undoubtedly, the key event and what they are known for on the Tigers' calendar is the Anzac Day commemorative match held annually at Kanchanaburi, Thailand. First held in 2004, the game is played in honour of all the men and women who fought during the wars. It's played on Anzac Day, and the club always has diggers that are still alive in attendance at the game, including men who were POWs in Thailand during World War II. There are 18 teams that form Australian Football League in Southeast Asia. They are Bali Geckos, Cambodian Eagles, Hong Kong Dragons, Indonesian Garudas, Jakarta Bintangs, Japan Goannas, Lao Elephants, Macau Lightning, Malaysian Warriors, Myanmar Fighting Cocks, Philippine Eagles, Singapore Wombats, Thailand Tigers, the Vietnam Swans, Guangzhou Scorpions, Beijing Bombers, Shanghai Tigers and AFL Japan. If you are living in Thailand or indeed anywhere in Southeast Asia, go and check out a game. It's a fantastic spectator sport. Australian Rules is broadcast into Asia on satellite television through the Australia Network.